friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. Well, the Blue Tigers must have qualified for the AFC Asian Cup and everything might be looking so rosy on the eye. Yes, the performances were brilliant, the captain led from the front, and a lot of credit goes to Igor Stimac to the way he conducted himself and he guided this team to three clinical victories. However, if we talk about off the pitch, AIFF is having an ever continuing battle with the Supreme Court, and Igor Stimac has raised a lot of concerns about the way the federation is operating. And in one of those recent interviews, he has mentioned that the entire football calendar in Indian football needs to change. Yes, it is true because we look at the ISL as the Premier League in India, and for football to grow, we need to ensure that all the Indian players get adequate game time. And he has seen the Indian Premier League grow in cricket, and he just feels that the ISL cannot be scheduled according to the broadcasting and the IPL schedule. It is as simple as that. ISL is an independent league and ISL has its own fan following. And if the fan following has to increase, the league has to increase. For so many, times we have seen that Indian football, the players are not performing up to the standard which we all expect because Igor Stimac has not got time with the players, and that all boils down to the amount of games, the number of games that these players play throughout the season. And according to Igor Stimac, it has to be at least 50 competitive matches. Yes, that's a lot, but if you look at European leagues, for example, in the La Liga and the Bundesliga, you have players, including international friendlies, they play roughly 80 matches. And this is where the difference lies in terms of performance, in terms of intensity, in terms of the speed of the game. Everything changes in Europe. And if India has to, rise and it has to increase its level, it has to ensure that all the players are getting enough game time. And Igor Stimac once again told that a cricket loving country cannot improve if you are just focused on one sport. Football is a growing sport in India, and come what may, whatever is happening with the AIFF, the Indian national team does not care. What it cares about is the performance on the field. Yes, that is what matters to all the blue pilgrims who will be traveling to watch India in the AFC Asian Cup next year. And if we have to see a clinical India, we have to ensure that these players are preparing well. We have to, give them that support, and we have to back the blue. It is as simple as that. And as far as AIFF is concerned, yes, it has its own problems to resolve. It has to have its new elections, and the new committees will be formed now that the executive committee is no longer in charge. And Igor Stimac is, raising these concerns at the right time, in my opinion, because when the Indian team is preparing for the Asian Cup, a lot of eyebrows will be raised now that the manager has spoken. And the media is the first party to put everything in public. And Igor Stimac raising such concerns is a big sign for Indian football, because he is a person who is looking at India from the outside. He is not an Indian national, and what he sees is what he is experiencing, and based on his experience he is expressing his opinion. And having seen India for roughly 3 years now, I feel that Igor Stimac has got you know an idea about how the players can be conditioned into improving their performance, and how the support from the AIFF is so very crucial for the national team to get more game time. Yes, Kolkata was a very, very good atmosphere for the Indian fans, and now Igor Stimac has told to focus on Kerala as the next hub where the Indian national team will be preparing for the AFC Asian Cup. They hope to play a lot of matches in Kerala, and I feel that this is the time for all the football fans to come together and back the blue, because what they are doing at the moment is what we expected them to do each and every time India plays in a competitive tournament. They have a mix of experience and youth, and it is backed by a manager who has suddenly formed a mojo. He has found a solution to all the tactical problems what he was facing against tougher oppositions, and this is the time for all the football community to come together and ensure that Igor Stimac gets the best support in the house, and the Indian team is giving its 100% on the pitch. And IPL is such a big league in India, and if you look at ISL in comparison, the players are hardly picked because most of the crucial positions are filled with foreign players. And Igor Stimac is right in pointing out also that if you take my opinion, the I League should have no foreigners at all. This is where a big pool of Indian players will be seen at the I League, and from there they can be scouted to probably ISL clubs and also the Indian national team. There has to be a scenario where at least every season the Indian team, the AIFF, looks at 100 probable players or even 200 players from whom the selection has to happen. And Igor Stimac would be the first person to look at these talents because he has seen different countries how the development takes place, and from an outsider's perspective coming in and managing at the helm of affairs, it is never easy. And I also feel that this is the right time for India to increase its talent pool, because more the talent which is given that platform, more the game time which we give and the exposure to these players, the more are the chances that India will find its next Lionel Messi. And this is all down to how AIFF also conducts itself, how it's streamlining its operations, and how it is strategically planning for the future of Indian football. Guys, this is a very, very major transition which is happening at the moment in the Indian national team and also the AIFF. But the few concerns which Igor Stimac has raised are really critical. The broadcasting cannot be, managing everything, and it cannot overpower the ISL. ISL is a big league in itself, and as long as Igor Stimac is the coach, he feels that whatever he says should happen, and the league should be at least 10 months long. So, guys, this is a major thing coming out of Igor Stimac straight from the head coach of the Indian national team. So, please let me know what are your thoughts. How do you feel ISL will progress if it happens for 10 months in the season, and how will it impact the future performance of Indian players? Please put your thoughts in the comment section, and if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your network. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and for regular notifications, please hit the bell icon. So until next time, stay safe and take care.